I'm dead wrong. And we're here in Studio Z.
And I'm dead serious, 177777771.
And we've got Thad Ward and Mike Thomas, a freak of the day.
And don't forget, Anthony and Cameron right behind us.
Nobody cares about Anthony and Cameron. Come on. Oh, all right. What do Anthony and Cameron do?
Anthony's the guitar player. Cameron's the drummer.
I guess that does sound important. Yeah. All right.
I want to mention our guitar player, Scott, who's not with us today.
Oh, but he's right here.
Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hello. Just kidding.
So, freak of the day, musical band, film auteurs, and so tell me a little bit about the process and what you guys are up to.
Well, we just released a new album today called Firewater. Yes. Yes.
Can you show us the CD?
Yes.
Here it is.
And it's a concept album. It's a story about a guy who makes a deal with the devil and becomes a serial killer. And there's a little love story in the middle of it as well. So
I love that story already.
That's what happens when you make deals with the devil.
Yeah.
Well, and there's people of your type in there as well.
Some zombies.
Dead.
Yeah. Dead
Zombies.
people. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'd like to know a little bit about your music and how you guys began.
Well, we started out kind of as a cover band, doing 80s and 90s stuff, and then we quickly threw in originals and said, screw the covers, and started writing.
Is that more of an exciting process for you, writing
yeah.
original music?
Yeah, because we're all talented musicians, and,
Now, who writes? Because, I mean, you've got the hat, the beard. I mean, obviously, you're writing this stuff, right?
Well, the core of this album was Mike and I, and these guys are fairly new members of the band, so they'll be writing with us in the future. Yeah, it was mainly you and me. We had another guitar player at the time, Frank Wurst, who was...
I know Frank Wurst. You know, your sister, Amy Ward, was on our show.
Yes.
And Amy's musical style, I think, is a little bit different from yours.
Yeah, just slightly. Just a little bit. A little more mellow.
Just a little more mellow. So I'd like to know about your creative process, how the song becomes, how the words come, how then the music comes, and things like that.
Well, this particular album was more of a script written first for the story, and then we kind of wrote the songs around that. I play keyboards, Mike plays guitar and bass a little bit, and it was really the core of us just, hashing out some tunes and, all right, does this work? Does this not work?
Well, you've always had this story for a long time, and it's always been in your head, and he's always had to get this out, and he finally did. He's a great storyteller, and just put the music around it.
So, Mike, do you like that process that you get like a really well-rounded story and then you can put music to it?
Yes, absolutely. It just makes it a complete thing when you do that.
And there's a film that goes with this, too, Firewater. I thought it was an excellent film, and we're going to show a clip from that as well. Did that come about at the same time, before, after? How's that all happen?
It kind of came about the same time. It's kind of like an afterthought of the story with the preacher in the story, because the killer goes to a preacher to confess his story, and it's kind of told through his eyes, and this is the morning after type of thing.
And what is that book he's got open that's talking about the apocalypse on the seat of his car? I remember that scene.
The Bible.
Bible.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that
You are not familiar?
book.
We have
No.
many copies in the shop.
All right.
You should check it out sometime. It's a really good
Is it a good story? Yeah. Okay.
What, the Bible?
No, Firewater. Firewater. Freak of the day.
Really, actually, the film kind of seems like an epic video, and your music is the music that's used. So it's really neat to kind of see that, and you have these like flashes that are really interesting to watch. So it's kind of nice that your music is the background for that.
And the daughter. Who plays that daughter?
There's a girl named Crystal Lynn.
And she's interesting. There's a couple of different roles there. I won't give anything away, but
She actually wasn't an actress. I made her an actress.
Oh, she did a great job. Yeah.
so you're like Roman Polanski or something.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but maybe George Lucas.
George Lucas.
So let me ask you, what is your favorite scene in the film?
Oh, God.
It's like asking someone who their favorite child is. Come
when
on,
you're
man.
editing, you
can't
do
that.
have an eye for like what your favorite creative
Who's your
moment
favorite
was.
child, right?
Probably the scenes with the preacher, who is a good friend of ours as well, Ed Avila. Yeah. He played Brother John.
He brought a lot of talent to that. He really has that great acting ability, and he does act. He is a professional actor, so.
Now, there's something that ties this into the circus. There's a bit of that going on there. Tell me about that back.
The main character, Sinister Christian, if you will, he grows up in a circus in the 60s. And the story unfolds over 20 years, and he tells the preacher his whole story. And you learn he was really there to kind of push the preacher over the edge and try to talk him into committing suicide. So the devil kind of gets his soul.
Not that, do we get to eat his brains?
There's some brain eating in there.
I like that. I like that. All right. Hey,
That's like popcorn for zombies.
I want to know where people can find out more about you. I want to know where they can see you. I want all that info. I'm going to put it
what's
right on the
coming?
screen and take it away.
Freakoftheday.com is our website. We have Facebook pages, MySpace pages.
Get our music on iTunes.
Yes, iTunes, through the website as well, CD Baby.
Freakoftheday.com, and you're going to hear them perform here on Zombie Etiquette in Studio Z.
Rockin'.
Thank you.
Thank you.